After an OTA practice with Jaguars wide receiver Christian Kirk, and here we go. It's your sixth year coming up in the NFL. How different is this offseason for you going into year two of this offense?
It's a little different. Definitely more relaxed, coming into the second year of the system, second year of just everything. A lot more comfortable and, just feel good picking up where we left off. I feel like, especially after the second day of really coming out here and being able to compete, against the defense, I like with the direction that we're headed. Like I said, just kind of picking up where we left off and things are running smooth. So really happy with how it's gone the first 2 days.
You had a career year in terms of numbers last year. Of course, this team goes to the playoffs. So personally, for you, what are some priorities for this offseason to even improve from those numbers?
Yeah, I think number one, my goal is to just become more of a vocal leader in our room, kind of take the reins, along with guys, Calvin and Zay, just being the older guys in our room, just really bringing up the younger guys with us because we go as a group. So I think that's number one. And then just, looking back on things that, I kind of left out there and, maybe you could, improve on technique-wise and, just kind of be a very harsh critic of myself and my game and come out here and try to perfect that every day.
How has Calvin Ridley fit in so far?
He's been great. I think the great part is, he's just, he's a very high energy guy, and he's a sponge too. For a guy who's very, crafty and very good at his craft and one of the better receivers in the league, he's always learning. And I think that's a really refreshing part is, me, Zay, all the other guys, we all kind of just hit ideas off of one another because route running's an art, and he's one of the better ones. So, either we're learning from him or he's learning from us, and, I think that's a really respectable part about him.
There are only 5 teams in league history that have had 3 1,000-yard receivers on the same team. Can this team be the 6th, or do you guys even think about that?
I wouldn't say it's necessarily that we have up on our bulletin board, but, we know we have the potential to be a really good group. And, I know from all of us, we have that chip on our shoulder to be respected as, one of the better, trios in the league. And so, we're just going to come out here. We got a chip on our shoulder, and, in September, we'll be able to show that.
Well, I know you have a big smile on your face. Another guy who should is the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. With all you guys back and the additions that were made in the offseason, how has Trevor been this offseason?
Yeah.
What strides have you seen him make?
He's been great. I think you just see the maturity level and just also him, as a comfortability level, year 2 in the system. Things are just being developed faster, and he's able to just, decipher defenses and go through what we're trying to do. But, he's been great, as a leader and just, really taking the reins of this offense and taking us where we need to go.
You mentioned it a moment ago, being a veteran guy in the room. You got a draft pick in the room now, too, in Parker Washington.
Yeah.
Similar height, weight. He might be a little thicker than you.
He's definitely a little thicker than me. Right? I wish I was that heavy. He's a lot more sturdy than I am.
So what do you like about him, and how's he fit in so far? How is he listening to what the veterans have to say?
Yeah, he's been great. He's as a rookie when you come in, I was the same way. You're a little quiet and you just want to show up and work, and that's just how he is. Great kid, very, very nice, and he fits into our room and the type of characters that we have. But, you can tell he's very sound technique-wise, and he's got some bounce, and, he's quick, he's twitchy. So he'll do a lot of great things for us. We're excited to see how he develops, and, I'm looking forward to, to kind of taking him under my wing and just, showing him the ropes and helping him, maximize who he wants to be as a player.
Thanks for the time. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.